So, welcome again. Keep a smile on the face. You see that? Is it possible to keep a smile 24 by 7? So, we are studying from the one of the greatest texts, Ashtavakra Gita. We had a brief understanding. The master was only 14 years old, and the seeker, the student, was a great king, Janaka. Very just, but he was a great seeker. So, very first verse that we are studying from the text, it says, Katham jnanam apnoti, how the knowledge is attained. Katham muktir bhavishyati, how the freedom is achieved. Vairagyam cha katham, how the dispassion is achieved. So, in the fourth quarter of the verse, he says, Tell me, my master, with all humility. I heard a story that a bird enters into the home with a small opening. And then the bird keeps flying, wants to get out. He could not find that opening. Flying, 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 and ultimately he died. Don't we see that our life is like that? Opening to the life, we don't know where we are going. We have all kinds of pleasure, pain, problems, challenges, and ultimately we leave this earth planet. That is our state. The bird cannot think that from where he has entered, he could get out from there. That is the state of our mind. Let the mind return from where it entered the world outside. Let the mind go back from where it has entered into the world. And that is the way of meditation. So this text says that meditation is here and now. Happiness is here and now. You don't need a practice. You need purely a knowledge. Do you know me? Yes. Do I know you? Yes. Do I need to practice anything to know? So the seeker is asking how the knowledge is attained. So we will follow the three basic principles: listening and learning. Then we will see contemplation and reflection part. We will ask the questions that what it means by the knowledge. What is this knowledge he is seeking? So that the doubt is removed. And when the doubt is removed, that will follow the practice. So in the first verse, he says, Katham jnanam apnoti, how the knowledge is attained. When you are a seeker, you are asking a big question, the knowledge of your true nature. How to know who truly I am. When we are not a seeker, we say, I have lot of problem, anxiety. Can meditation help? You do one practice and you leave it. On the other hand, the seeker is calm, focused. He is already relaxed. A seeker is a qualified person. And that is why it is a big question. That is one reason it is a big question, how the knowledge is attained. Seeker does the homework. He knows the goal of meditation. And what is the goal of meditation? The goal of any and every meditation is to reveal the knowledge of reality. What is the knowledge of reality? What is that pure consciousness? And that consciousness is already within me. I want to achieve what is already achieved because it is present within me. So I have to simply know it. I have to simply become aware of it. So this text talks about happiness here and now. You don't need to practice, but we are going to do the practice. So Janaka, the seeker, has done many years of practice of meditation. He wants to know, can meditation be achieved here and now without any practice? That is his question. He has already done many practices. So let us now contemplate on this. What we say, Eastern wisdom is an instrument of knowledge that discovers our true nature. Like physics teacher, you understand physics. Chemistry teacher, you understand chemistry. Huh? So in any profession, but here, what is the difference? What knowledge and when that knowledge of the real self is attained? The knowledge of the real self is the highest meditative state. Highest meditative state. Patanjali has explained about 29 different stages of meditation. 29. To be 29 or 30 different stages of meditation in. So, but here the seeker is asking, I have already done meditation. I get absorbed into meditation, and I could see that now I want to know. I don't want to practice. Can it be attained instantly? So, what should be our next question? What kind of a knowledge this is? This knowledge is subjective knowledge, not objective knowledge. Can you find in science any protocol of research whose title is Who Am I? There is no protocol. You cannot have any variable because Eastern wisdom or meditation aims at subjective reality, not the objective reality. Physics, chemistry, biology, medicine, astronomy, they are objective reality. That is the first point to be understood. So he is asking a big question. So, what is that? So, now we will come to the first part of the contemplation, that we have to separate the knowledge of myself. The ways we have to find the knowledge of our true nature is different from the process and the method and the instrument used to find the knowledge of the world outside. So, our masters in Eastern wisdom is explaining what is the outermost physical instrument of the knowledge. They are sense organs. From the sense organs, I look at you and you look at me. So these senses are the physical instruments by which we see the world outside. Can they go inside? So as if the master is putting those questions, can these sense organs see anything inside? The answer is no. Hold on. Don't rely on the sense organ to find the true nature of the reality. What about the mind? Mind is the second instrument. It is the subtle instrument. Can I see your thought? No. Can you see my thoughts? No. So that is why we say mind is a subtle instrument, but again, it aims at the objective reality. It knows the objective world. Can we say, shut up my mind? I don't need you. So all thoughts drops. That is why we say meditation is an object-less state of the mind. So how to use the mind to reach to that objectless state? Goal is how the knowledge is attained. Knowledge of the true nature, knowledge of the subjective reality. Sense organs? No way. Sense organs may be very sophisticated instruments. Like telescope can see the stars, but it cannot see the cell. The same eye cannot hear. How limited they are. How limited. The ear cannot see. They have their own limitations. Same way, the mind is also limited. So here another reasoning, a beautiful logic given by every master. Objects of the world are seen by the sense organs, but these objects cannot see the sense organs. Are you understanding? Are you with me? Sense organs can see the objects, but objects cannot see the sense organ. First stage. Go a little deeper. Now the sense organs and the mind. The mind can see the sense organs, but the sense organs cannot see the mind. That is the operating principle. So if the object cannot see the sense organs, the sense cannot see the mind, let us go to the third stage. What is behind the mind cannot be seen by the mind. So simple. Object, sense organs. What is behind the object cannot be seen. So sense organs can see the object. Object cannot see the sense organ. Sense organs cannot see the mind because mind is behind. After all, there is something behind the mind which cannot be seen by the mind. How it is seen? When the mind reaches to the objectless state, it becomes transparent, and then the mind can reflect our true nature. Here and now, we need not to do any practice. Can you live into that state of awareness? We live into that state of awareness, we are 100% sure. Why we say restroom is, we have a privacy? Because the walls cannot see us. Do you see that? Those walls cannot see us. That much is the privacy with us. Because objects cannot see the sense organs cannot see the mind cannot see what is behind the mind. Because then what happens? Can I become aware? I live into that state of meditation. That much is required. To achieve that is why we have been doing the practice. So what happens? Why the mind, after acquiring this knowledge that the objects cannot see the sense organs and the sense organs cannot see the mind cannot see what is behind, and what is behind is our true nature. But still the mind does not understand it. Mind says, I understood it. Well, if you have understood, then why don't you shut up? Why don't so when you shut means the mind is not running outside. Why it is running outside? It still believes the happiness is outside. So by gradual practice, we become a seeker like Janaka. So that is why Janka has asked the beautiful and the big question. Big question. Can I live into that state of awareness which is behind the mind? Now, see from the other point of view. It is the consciousness behind the mind. The mind borrows the consciousness, and then mind becomes alive. So called, we say, conscious mind. Sense organ borrows the consciousness from the mind, and then it perceives the object. Can you see anything when the mind is not behind the sense organ? Just think of it. You cannot see anything when the mind is not behind the sense organ. And sometimes it happens we are looking at the wall or someone and still we are not looking. Why? Because mind is somewhere else. On Saturday's session, we are pushing our mind the way it works. And we want to help the mind to work in a way to be in the state of meditation. So, second point of reflection is that if the consciousness is not behind the mind cannot see anything. Consciousness is not behind the mind. Sleep, deep sleep. But when I wake up, how do I know that I was sleeping soundly? Means with a big sound or sound sleep? How do I know it? So it means there is something present even in the deep sleep. It is only the mind was sleeping, the body was sleeping, but consciousness was there. To discover that consciousness, to be with that, is what is the state of meditation. It reveals the knowledge. So our master says when we settle ourselves into that consciousness or our true nature, it says Anandam Vai Brahma. It says that consciousness is of the nature of absolute existence, consciousness, bliss. So, in our tradition, when we use the word pure consciousness, it also means existence and bliss. When we use only Ananda, the bliss, it also means existence and consciousness. When we use only the consciousness, it also means the other two, for the sake of understanding intellectually. Now this intellect has removed the doubt. What is the doubt removal? Now I understand with the clarity that the sense organs cannot discover my true nature. Mind is also helpless. So what happens, when you find some instrument is helpless, what happens? When you find a screw that you cannot open the nail, you throw that screw. But the mind, because of its habit, because of its conditioning, because of its craziness, is constantly running outside. So, what is the way? Moving within, living within, awakening within. That is the way. So, the first big question is covered. Think of it. How the knowledge of the self can be attained. How the knowledge of my house can be attained by the mind. How the knowledge of the physical world is attained How? By the sense organ. How the knowledge of the real self is attained? By saying goodbye to the sense organ and the mind. That is what the meditation is. You simply say goodbye. You invite your guest at home. You offer all the kinds of food. You respect, you love him. But after all, then you start thinking when this guest is going to leave. So, what? Then you say goodbye. Now I am going to be busy with myself. Can we live into that awareness? We live into the meditation. Let us start our journey of meditation. Close your eyes. Close your eyes. We'll pick up the second question in our next session. How the freedom can be achieved. Eyes are closed. First thing, body is steady in the stage one. Body is, you see that when you have a right knowledge and the intellect inspires you, how? You start looking inside the head or the heart, and then you look at the body. Your body will be steady. Go back to the mind again. Mind, look inside the space or the darkness or emptiness. Keep looking there. I know, mind, you don't listen to me. I make sure that I'm aware, and I ask you to keep looking within and then find even 1% of calmness is already there. Nobody can say calmness is not there. Can I continue? Can there be a continuity of the calmness? That is the message the Master is giving us without doing anything. Calmness is there. What a beauty. Calmness is there without doing anything. Can I continue that state of calmness? Eyes are closed, body is steady, mind is looking deeper within, and you are into that state of the calmness. Every master says mind is the cause of all the problems, and mind is the cause of solution. So our focus is all over the mind. Mind, you simply calm down. If the mind is like the waves and the ripples in the ocean, so the second step is settling down the mind through the body. Move the mind, look into the neck joint, feel the sensation. Now see, when you make the mind subtle, it starts becoming steady. How we make it? By being comfortable. What do you mean? Just look at it. Look at the shoulder joints. It is the physical mind. Looking at the physical part of the body. And then what I say? Experience sensation, being comfortable, and steadiness. Don't take any step lightly, but take every step with awareness and attention. Don't force your mind. When you force your mind, you're gone. Then the mind knows how to play with you. Move the mind on the hip joint. So it is the physical mind is looking at the physical body. And then we go a little deeper. How? Through an awareness, knowledge, and experience of being comfortable, sensation, and steadiness. We have not done anything until now. It is moving the mind in the field of awareness only. Outside, you may say, oh, we have lot of steps, but inside, when you reflect on it, you find, oh, we're not doing anything and still doing everything. Move the mind on being carefree, the third step. Third step is also a knowledge. That's why I say it's a knowledge practice. Knowledge practice means doing nothing. That awareness settles everything. What it means? Simple. Traffic is going outside. Do you see the traffic on the highway? How do you see standing across it? Do you do anything to see the traffic? No, by default I see it because I'm standing there. What do you mean? Being carefree. Let the thought come and enters into the mind as a mental traffic. Let them come, let them go. Stand behind it. Step back. Do you see we started with mind facing within? Today's discussion, together we started with a bird entering into the house with a small hole and forgets how to go out. Makes all the effort and ultimately dies. We should not be doing this. So, being carefree. And the fourth step in the stage one is being casual, being natural. Being casual and natural. I believe you all know what it means by being natural. In being natural and casual, your mind knows that you are not doing anything at all. You know what happens? The mind, by habit, knows, oh, I have to do nothing. Let me fall into unconscious sleep. That habit needs to be broken. See that. So, in that way, we have completed the first stage. Are you aware of the continuity of the calmness within? That you discovered, you did not create. Even if the mind claims, oh, I have done the practice and that's why I'm calm. No. Meditation is not the method of producing anything, it is a discovery. And now we will continue the second step. That I have added the active step. We can say, yes, we are doing something in the second stage because we have to become a seeker. So, second stage is all about purification of the mind. So, looking inside the belly button, good. In the space, calmness is also there. So, one side of the mind is cheerful, maintaining the calmness, and the other side of the mind, start breathing quick, short, gentle breath is a play and a fun. Just play and a fun through both the nostrils. Not very fast, not very slow. A change in the rate and the rhythm of the breath brings intense awareness and attention of the mind. What we are looking at? Intensity of awareness and attention. It's a device. I normally say Many people are aware, those who have been doing the practice. I say, let's use that device. Continue. Short, gentle, playful breath from the belly in and out. When you inhale, the belly comes out. When you exhale, the belly goes in the state of steadiness in the body. And now the mind doesn't like the breathing, the step, device, then what mind will do? Mind will start moving the body here and there. Mind will ask you to scratch the body here and there. Mind will move your body. No, 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 no. Maintain your awareness. That is. And I'll stop it. We will follow the second step today is deep, silent, and slow breathing. What it means? The breathing takes time. First, it goes into the belly expands like a balloon. Then it continues its journey, it expands your rib cage. That is the way, unbroken. You do not stop taking a deep, silent, and long breath. Then focus inside the forehead. And while breathing out, we make a humming sound. Louder, deeper, longer. Enjoy that. Are you still aware of the calmness is inside that you did not create? If yes, continue. Your sound, intensity of the sound should help you experience the sensation inside the forehead, more in the forehead. That is how you have to produce the sound. You see that you are again using another device outside. When you call someone, you use the device that is smartphone, but the main purpose is talking to that guy. There are moments when you forget as if you are on your call. That is kept in abeyance. Same thing. Here also, continuity of the calmness. Continue, my friends. I appreciate you all. I'm enjoying looking at you all being in a motionless state. I could also see in majority of you there is no movement of the eyelids. No, not eyelids, but eyeballs. That is beauty, full way. There are many indications we can see that. And now leave this humming sound. We will move into the stage 3. Why stage 3? We want this mind should go deep inside from where it has come. But this mind is a crazy. It doesn't. It understands. It says okay, but it returns again. So in the stage 3, simple way, are you aware of the continuity of the calmness now? Yes. Looking inside the forehead in the space and start hammering with a mantra om 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 mentally. Om 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 om. Quick, fast, loud. In your mind. You're not doing it mentally. You're not doing it verbally. No movement of the lips and the tongue. So by hammering, you are asking the mind to touch that point of calmness that you are experiencing. Is that? But now you want to know that location. I'm making the things easier. Continue, my friends. Mentally, deeper inside. Why I use the word hammering? You hammer the nail, it goes deep inside the wall, it is fixed. Now inside the heart, look deep inside the heart in the space and continue hammering. Quick, fast, and loud. Why you do the quick, fast, and loud? You don't allow any thought to distract your mind, and the mind starts going outside. So no thought in between the two. Om. It is so quick, fast, and loud. Who knows it? The mind knows it. How it knows it? You are aware of it. You know it. You have an experience. Why? Patient within all of us is a common point. And now inside the belly button, are you where the body is totally in emotionless state? Yes. And continue hammering deep inside the belly button. We have the three great powers of the mind coming from the same consciousness. So, symbolically, the belly button inside the power of action. So, we are going beyond the power of action. Why? Happiness is here and now. Meditation is here and now. And now leave the step. We'll move into the stage 4. And the stage 4 is just a casual walking of the mind deep inside the forehead or the heart, whichever the center you choose. So you are inside the heart in this space. You are aware? Yes. Pick up a point and say Om Shanti. That is your first milestone. From the first milestone, move the mind deep within. When you see the mind doesn't like to go deeper within, that is your second milestone. Om Shanti. Om Shanti means let there be peace. So your mind will discover that as if you have gone deeper. Then move deeper from the second goalpost to the third one. So the mind dives deep within and it says, yes, I'm still a little deeper than the second goalpost. Third, you create the third one, Om Shanti. I believe you understand. Deeper than the third. Here you experience, you become aware as if you are deeper. At the same time, you will experience that you have gone too far from the body. And once that conscious experience is there, it leads to a variety of experiences, of visions and the colors, and a state of bodilessness or a heat and a cold. Just recognize them, accept them. You continue your journey. Don't forget to mark the goalpost with Om Shanti so that you live into that awareness that you have gone too deep inside. I started with a story of the bird who sees the hole, enters into the home, and then forgets how to get out. Continues flying in the house until the bird dies. The entire journey of meditation is to return from the same entry point. And stop the step also. Breath mindfulness, looking at the breath casually, going in and out, feeling the sensation. And you are sure no change in the rate and the rhythm of the breath. So, this step acting as a shield that prevents naturally the mind to go out. And then the mind remains in that state of objectlessness. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Bring your awareness on the right hand. We have just understood a question from the seeker. We have yet to go to learn what the master answered about these three questions. Bring the mind to the left hand. Lift your both the palms. Place it on your eyes. Open the eyes inside. Know your experiences. We have two things to bring the hands down. First, to sharing the experiences, and then we have question and answer session. How are you, Stephen?
Good. Thank you very much. It was a very, at least I started out feeling it was a very calm experience. And then I realized that it was actually a really calm experience after we started the hammering of the Om. And I felt this energy just flow out of me and fall into total sense of calm, peace, and relaxation.
What a beautiful experience. You're progressing, you're seeking. You know what happens? You may not have noticed. Two out of you guys, when we were hammering, just, look at me, you were hammering mentally. The body was moving. It was enjoying. So let it be done. Don't disturb that. Normally it is not to be done, but now the mind is taking the body along with it. I'll just tell you, those things may happen. So that is beauty. How are you, Jordan?
I'm well. It was more difficult for me to focus, so not much to report from my end, but tried to be as present as possible. But you win some, you lose some, right?
Yeah. No, it's okay. So what do you think? What do you start analyzing? Is the body relaxed? Is the breath calm? Is the mind relaxed or not? So we start becoming aware of the different layers of our personality. But make sure it is the mind somewhere deep inside. Mind is the cause of the problem. But physically, you are relaxed.
Yes.
Yeah, you did not move the body. So that too is an achievement. Regular practice is required. How are you, Paul and Priscilla?
We did well. I was very relaxed. I always get relaxed because you said use your heart or your mind, and of course I use my mind with the breathing, and then I always feel.
What happened to your voice?
Oh, I don't know. Nothing wrong with my voice.
Yeah.
It is what it is. So anyway, the breathing is very helpful. I guess in the fourth stage after the inhaling, I got very deep there.
We don't. I think something happened to your volume or uh, the sound app. We we are hearing your voice is very heavy tone.
I don't know what's going on. It also started the strange background started. Um,
But from the lips, I can make out that it is a good experience. How are you, Terry?
I'm much better. I felt like I was going all around between the different levels,
Yeah,
not in order, but just going here, there, here.
good.
I had some good points, but they were all different times.
Different. No, it's okay. It's deeper. It's a deeper state. Wonderful. So, how are you, David and Jerry?
Um, that was a very good. I loved your descriptive meditation. It was a little bit. I don't know how to describe it, but I just found it more descriptive, and I really enjoyed that. But the hammering aspect of it, by the time I got to the third, to the stomach or the belly button on the hammering, I was in a. The only word I could come up with is like a clearing. I was in this space, and it was just. I was
Beautiful.
surfing on consciousness from that point on. It was wonderful.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Going deeper. I'm so happy. How are you, Jerry?
I'm doing well. It was a really nice, calm, focused meditation. I was aware of the calmness throughout. The hammering for me, a lot of times when we do the hammering, I notice kind of a rapid eye movement. And today I
Yeah.
didn't notice that at all.
Good.
So the hammering was less effort, I guess, for me. Or I don't know why, but I noticed that it was deeper for me and it seemed like less effort. And then still a little bit of coldness and dark. I get dark and then clouds of light. So throughout the meditation.
Wonderful. You see that you have noticed that now there is no rapid eye movement.
Mm-hmm.
Your mind is withdrawn inside. Wonderful, Jerry. How are you, Ekta?
Um, last week I missed it, but a week before I have the recording from then. I'm practicing every day, and I find that today I was more calm, composed, and still. I
Very good.
started with when I started, I had a shoulder tightening and everything, but today I down to only my teeth tightening. I found it on the third step, but apart of that, it was entire body was calm and relaxed.
Calm and relaxed. Beautiful experience. But understand, that's why we share the experiences. In any step, you may have a jaw tightening, you may find that your shoulders are tightened. Sometime you may find that your fingers gets tightened. So don't worry about it. Recognize it, accept it, continue the journey. The journey needs to be continued. How are you, Vaibhav?
So it was really a very calmful experience, and like I just started with this. When you say that, be aware of the inside calmness, I started with that, and then I don't remember much. In the end, it was in the end. It was like it's all calm, and then like there was some darkness inside, with a little bit of dark blue color inside. That's it. I remember that only.
Yeah, dark blue color means a deeper state of meditation. Wonderful. You are also becoming a seeker. How are you, Ashok?
Sir, it is was good. And while doing the Om, chanting inside, then body shakes. I mean, I was not speaking.
Yeah, your body. Did you realize that?
Yes, I realized that.
You were enjoying that.
So
It's a good. Don't stop it. You.
that another stages involved. It was calm and quiet, and it is progressive. It is
Come and go. Yeah, it's progressing. Now you are committed to yourself, not to me. You are committed to yourself. How are you, Samir?
Sir, after second step, whole world was gone, and I was just deep inside me, and darkness was there. And just when you told to see your hands and put it on your eyes, then everything came out.
Very good. That's a deeper experience. You're becoming a seeker, and you have been doing regular practice.
Yes, sir.
I think with me also for the last almost now 4 years.
Yes, sir. More than 4 years. It's around 2015. We started regularly doing regular practice. It's
Right.
5 years now.
Yes. 5 years.
Yes.
Remove that tamasic ego.
Yes, sir.
We discussed last time.
Sir, if I am with you, it will be removed automatically.
So how are you, Pushkar?
Very peaceful, and sir, day by day I am become more aware about my thoughts, and it was
Good. Yeah, you have been regular, so there definitely will be a progress. Beautiful. And the last one is Shobha.
नमस्कार सर
Namaskar, sir.
सर आज बहुत अच्छा था कूल थे काम थे पीस फील किया एंड ओम चैंटिंग में काफ़ी अच्छा ऊपर की तरफ वेव जा रहा था
Very good.
इसे फील किया देन बिल्कुल एक स्पेस आ रहा था बीच में कि कुछ नहीं मतलब कुछ विचार नहीं कुछ नथिंग एल्स
Very good.
धीरे-धीरे वापस आए
Very good experience. She felt the inner space, a total state of blankness. And why don't you show your face, Vivek? He waits.
Okay.
You are smart. Everyone knows that.
Okay. Today it was more deep than before, and today I felt a warmness when I was doing Om within my heart. I felt that warmness. Around my body. Yeah.
Around
Apart from
your
this,
body.
yeah. Apart from this, everything was whole. Yeah. Thank you.
That's beautiful, but in his case, I can explain the warmth that you feel inside is the love for the master. He has a love for, we have the same master. Viveka served our master for many, many years, since his childhood. So sometimes we experience that one. So we have covered only the verse has 4 parts. The first quarter says how the knowledge is attained. So we have yet to listen and understand the answer of the master, what he says. Now, if you have any question, let me know. No question. That is good. So, thank you very much. We'll meet again on Monday.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Namaste.
Namaste. Thank you.